will was never questioned. Their resiliency has been relentless. A team that was speeding toward the lottery is now on the playoff cusp. Every night the Nets have needed to win. They can't stop now. Philly has been good, very good. Allen Iverson has been a super freak. The margin for error has vanished. Their future, their fate, about to be determined. Vince Carter had 39 points. Nets out-rebounded Toronto 45.
Two superstars playing at the top of their games, and they're also getting a lot of help from the other guys as well.
Two of the most gifted scorers in the NBA, Carter and Iverson, will duel.
Good job.
Iverson throws it up. And a turnover. Kid lob. Carter, reverse slam. Oh, that's special.
Off the turn. They were up after he had shoved. Moment ago, turnover. Nets get it to Kidd. Kidd looking up, finds Carter behind the D. Alley-oop. Flush.
Kidd triggers in. New shot clock for the Nets. Carter curling and slamming. The Statue of Liberty dunk.
No defense for that, but he's a good shooter nonetheless from any distance.
Shoots it at 40% from three-point range. Carter wants it against Iguodala. Step through. Carter off balance.
A little double clutch and hurt in the process. Last shot by Vince Carter. Watch as he jumps over the top of the defense. They could not react quick enough, and Carter holding that ball high like Dr. J, his idol.
Number 8, Aaron McKee,
in for Kristich. Carter will fire the three. Count.
Iguodala caught napping a little bit as Carter. Collins did a good job by stepping in front and being more aggressive.
Carter step back. Buries it.
That's a huge play. Iverson wins the tip. His tipping.
Miami and Indiana on Thursday and Friday nights. Collins, a jump shot. The Nets are yet to commit. Carter against McKee. High screen Kidd. Iverson looking for the steal. Switch back now. McKee on Carter. Carter. Oh, brilliant move to the goal.
If you allow him to pound
the Nets with a first quarter offensive explosion. They lead the Sixers 38-25. We'll have second quarter action coming up on Yes.
Side iron for Jackson.
There's Carter. The give to Kristich with a baby hook.
Tough shot there, and Dallenberg.
And just 3 turnovers for the Nets. Carter against Korver. Stutter step to the goal. Carter lost the ball. And goaltending. Stuck with the play, and it turns into a deuce.
Again, reacting quicker than Philadelphia is. Even though the shot didn't get to the basket, Vince got the ball back and quickly went up before the defense could react, and Dallenberg made a mistake.
Carter against Korver. Oh, he loves this matchup. Carter, step to the rim, doesn't get the roll, fires and slams with a purpose.
Great job, great enthusiasm by Vince.
Team. Vince Carter follows, and yes, that is a man's jam. 1:48 to play, first half. Larry Brown was going with mostly second-unit players in that second quarter. Carter driving, puts it in, and a foul. Vince Carter, the creativity. Falling to the floor, Carter gets it to drop.
On the way down, Vince Carter will turn the corner, and you see, takes a little bump, and that manages to still get that shot up to the rim and hits the deck. An extra but he went after the basketball. Vince Carter a moment ago, you see him, as I said, ball stripped nearly and had to get the other hand on it to get it up to.
In the Nets, who lead it 65-47 at the break. Biggest game of the season, and the Nets have responded in the first half against Philly. Second at the half is coming up with Spiro Ditas when we return on Yes.
Right across the lane, able to lay it in with the left hand. Nets out to a 7-2 lead. Jason Kidd and Vince Carter connecting on their first alley-oop of the night. Carter has just been unstoppable tonight as he continues. Second quarter, knocks down the three-pointer. Nets led 56-36, and Carter working hard. And the animation after over the first two quarters in this game, and Carter getting going right from the start. Set up here by Jason Kidd. Another look at that gorgeous alley-oop connection early on. Carter taking on a host of different defensive players. Jim O'Brien, the Sixers head coach, trying to show Vince some different looks. So far, nothing has worked. We've seen Andre Iguodala, for the most part, trying to slow Carter down. So far, has not worked for the Sixers. And take a look at what Vince has done so far. Shooting at a 50% clip, 23 points, and 3 assists for Carter over the first 24 minutes. Sat for just a few short minutes in that first half. Allen Iverson to break the Nets with 65 first half points as they try to move into that 8th spot with a win tonight here against the Sixers. More halftime coverage right after this.
Takes a peek at the clock, 10 to shoot. Carter forced into a fadeaway, and he knocks it down.
It's a tough shot from Vince, but one with
22 points. Nets more than willing to trade baskets, though. Carter finds Scalabrine. Corner three. Got it!
good job by finding Scalabrine.
Korver for Philly. Carter against Korver. Tight defense on the outside. Carter, long three. Vince Carter on the money from long distance.
Shoots that with ease.
And up with Weber.
You see that Korver at the end of the play threw over the backboard in the hoop. So last play here
came off
Weber's head. And they will give it to the Nets as it should.
Carter catch and shoot on a high arcing delivery.
Now you're watching two great.
His second first team foul in the third quarter.
Nets are 18-4 when Carter scores 30 or more. He just topped Bernard King's mark.
A good job here. You see off the end line out of bounds. Little screen come to the corner. I'd say at least 6 or 7 of them have been right at that spot we've talked about, just above the foul line.
And the numbers on Carter, number 23, 30-plus point games, topping the previous high of Bernard King, Super John Williamson on that list, Stephon Marbury, and Mike Newland.
My personal favorite.
Newland, yeah. That's your guy.
Yeah, he's just
cool. Ball movement to Carter against McKee. Carter to the goal, +1. Vince Carter. A chance for 3.
Now, when you defend Vince Carter, you've got to get to him before he spins because he's so effective at beating the double team. Weber picks up his 4th, and you see he's late. If you can get to Vince Carter. Nets for that rebound.
10th rebound for Scalabrine. Carter fired and connects a 3.
Got himself set. Defense late in getting out. Vince makes it look easy.
And 36. Collins allows Kidd to cut through. Now Robinson continues to curl. Finds Carter, fade away, and scores.
That's against a pretty good defender in Aaron McKee. An interesting.
And the Nets, they lead it 83-65 as we go to the 4th.
Vince has carried a lot on his shoulders since he become a Net, and he's delivered most of the time. Vince Carter again scoring at will, sometimes making it look easy, and doing it in a variety of ways, moves, and shots. Vince Carter, fantastic.
Carter, 5th. The line, 11 points, 15 assists, 10 rebounds for Kidd. Carter. What range for Vince Carter. 43 over Cleveland as Kidd and Carter exit at the 157 mark. They got a standing ovation.
Stars shine brightest in big games, and those two guys really stepped up. Both of them, great games.
Kid.
And Ian, 2 beats 1 every time.
And that's exactly what the lineup was. As you see Vince Carter, another move into the 8th spot of the Eastern Conference playoff race. They reached the 500 mark for the first time since